If he wasn't in a good mood today, these two would be gone. While he holds back, the pathetic one should find a cool place to stay. While the two teams were at each other's throats, Shuji suddenly had a light bulb moment. If they just sent off one person, why not send off the rest too? They are already on the murder list anyway, but Shuji did sneak away with the dead guy's wallet. Oddly enough, there were no bank cards from this establishment in the wallet. Was he just hanging out here to register? The bank clerk speculated in his mind that perhaps this customer had come specially to apply for a bank card, and Shuji swiftly provided the definitive answer with his extraordinary intelligence. At this very moment, the pathetic Fenchu was vigorously preparing to put his plan into motion. Their method appeared more straightforward and somewhat crude when compared to the professionals. The professional team was already on edge due to the incompetent one, and at this moment, Hugh and Mao proposed that they should simply go down and take care of those two troublesome individuals immediately. The pathetic one is indeed lucky. The explosion spared him, but then, Jonxie noticed something was wrong. Their explosion had only blasted through the first layer of coal, revealing an even tougher steel layer. The pathetic one was all set to reunite with his team, but the Mediterranean dude from the pro team suddenly looked all compassionate. He wasn't a stone-cold killer, just offering the two a second chance. If they plan any more explosions, just give him a heads up next time. Hearing Mao remained steaming with rage, emitting a cacophony of noises loud enough to probably awaken even the slumbering dead from their eternal rest. Oh, see. In this fabulous scene, what exactly is your game plan here? You're not blaming me, are you? If we take him out, they're coming for you. I didn't kick him with my shoe. How do you think you'll get? What are you doing here trying to leave? Can you even look after this place? Let's scram. Put it down. You're pretty good. Shuji just wants to make sure that Passerby was really part of their crew. If not, they might actually live past this heist, and Mediterranean not only stated that it was their doing. He explained why 2 waves of robbers, the bank disabled security for 2 minutes at 7 p.m. Clearly, if they could get this intel, so could others. It's not surprising. Now, the bank security engineer looks very suspicious. He could be an inside man who sold the security system shutdown info to the robbers, and he didn't even deny it. He sold the intel, but didn't know to whom. After payment, he faxed it. He sent it to one person only. As for why there were 2 waves of robbers, he was clueless. Maybe there's a middleman in the intel business. Meanwhile, at the vault, Hugh and Mao finally cracked the lock, only to laugh briefly before they realized there was an even more complicated lock inside the door. His knowledge suddenly hit a wall, so he passed the rest of the task to Old Black, hoping he could cut through the door. With nothing else to do, Hugh and Mao strolled over to the ATM and jabbered with his 2 pals. At least it killed some. During their banter, he surprisingly found out there's a ranking of bank robbers in town. This sparked Hugh and Mao's curiosity, and he couldn't wait to find out their team's rank. He opened the computer and logged onto Finch's website. Darren topped the list. Second was Mike, third was a woman. Hugh and Mao ranked 68th, while Wolio Finch was last at 674. They were severely demoralized by these scores. The professional robber surely had a classy operation, taking hostages for restroom breaks now and then. During this, Shuji made a bizarre discovery, a night vision device hidden in a wall compartment. His mind raced. Could there be other teams in the bank waiting for the pros and Wolio Finch to grab the loot before descending like a plague of locusts? The Sword Maiden was about to make her entrance, so he quickly put the night vision tool back, since he couldn't be sure who the lurking locust was. Back as an engineer, his intel selling was exposed. Fearful of repercussions, he puked under pressure. Upon learning this, Mediterranean planned to switch surveillance and took the engineer for calming pills. On the Wolio Finch side, due to recent botches, they decided to pick a hostage, this time to press the detonator, suggesting that they split the hostages in half. When it was the bank manager's turn, he was nervous and wanted to use the restroom again. Shuji and the Sword Maiden ended up with Wolio Finch's team as they decided to detonate. To everyone's surprise, Shuji stepped up, but this bomb was completely different from last time at Zidad. He tried to find clues on the deceased passerby, only to discover that guy had a handgun. But even with a gun, it's hard to fight off 4 hands with just 2 fists. He had to hand over the weapon. Old Black picked up the gun and was shocked to find out it was an FBI issue. Shuji instantly connected the dots. This guy was in plain clothes and probably had received intel, coming here to apprehend someone. Little did he know, the target seemed to be expecting him. That's why he was sent off from the shadows. Old Black, Hugh Mao, and Wolio Finch just happened to be in the lobby before it all went down. The identity of the mysterious individual must indeed be the Mediterranean head guy who lives upstairs. After coming to this realization, they quickly hurried upstairs to take a look. To their shock, both the Mediterranean and the engineer eloped off. It was beyond the plan, so Old Black bailed. The bank's remote keys were with the Mediterranean, and with him gone and no keys in sight, Old Black decided to leave with the welding gear. Hearing Mal didn't want to leave, but Old Black, the leader, took the gear. Hearing Mal couldn't stop him. Then, Woyo Finch's plastic bomb gave him a new idea. So, if all three of us succeed, can we become mysterious deities? No way I'd become a mysterious deity. Don't go there. No bathrooms, no gloves. Without bathroom treatment, things are getting way too real, since there's only one army now, and just one planned president. I am the president. I've got this totally under control. Nothing's gonna pop off here.